spooky stuff.
Spooky stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be good, isn't it? All that prosthetic stuff.
Gonna be
Hey, but look, this is real, because we have with us K9! Yeah, good morning, K9.
Good morning, Master Keith. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Excessively well, thank
Are you all greased up and ready to go?
Affirmative. It's Friday.
Hey, well, do me a favour. You can introduce the news. Go on, go for it.
Here's Peter Smith with Big Breakfast News and Weather.
We'll be continuing our sci-fi big breakfast this morning, but first, the question about the clip is, what's the surprise in store for the doctor's assistant? But remember, don't phone, it's just for fun.
It's like a dog, a metal dog. It's even got a name tag. There's nothing on it. It's got ears, tail. It's a mechanical dog.
No legs.
No, sort of wheels.
Well, what do you think it does?
Well, we could try asking it.
After Sean.
Well, what do you think it does?
Well, we could try asking it.
Shump. You'll be taking it for a walk next. Hey,
Mistress,
don't muck about.
It wasn't me.
I spoke, Mistress.
What?
I am K9 Mark III.
K9 Mark III.
Affirmative.
Yay! Welcome back to the big breakfast. Yes, it's for Friday. And Patrick Moore's with us. Yes, to answer your questions. But before that, the question about the clip was, what surprise was in store for the doctor's assistant? K9 the dog comes to life and starts speaking. That was a clip from K9 and Company, which is available to buy for $9.99. And K9 is with us this morning. So is Patrick, answering your questions about anything, any poses about the star. Well done. Cracked up to me. Sad news. Look, in the Daily Mirror. Oh, gosh, hello, K9.
Hello, Master Keith. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
right, well, thank you very much. They all sniff your bottom, dogs. Have you noticed? Go away. She's known to millions, but does anyone really know her? That's what they are. Good stuff, Johnny. Hey, look, we're joined by, yes, the girls from Doctor Who! Yeah, dating to this lady back to 1963 even, isn't it?
That's right, even.
Even? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't. But right now we can see you all in action. Have a look at this. Some memorable moments from Doctor Who.
Surely she is interested in them. I told her repeatedly not to go off on her own.
It's closed.
Now, where is this door, Susan?
Here. Ah.
Barbara? Barbara? A sign of her.
She was here just now.
There must be a way out.
I do not think I like this metal world, Doctor.
But we can't get out of here till we find the TARDIS.
Watch it!
You're still a lousy Parker. Hey, playtime.
Well?
It's a laboratory. Oh no, it could be a nursery. But the kids would have to be pretty advanced.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I was a real Doctor Who fan. Let me introduce you left to right. We've got Caroline Ford. Yay. We've got Louise Jameson and Sophie Aldred. A very good morning to you. Now, I remember you particularly well because I was a little kid on the sofa and I used to sort of like, I used to scare myself to death with the Daleks. But watching William Hartnell there...
will obey.
Pardon?
They will obey.
Sorry, that was a word for not producer Peter. What was he like to work with?
Oh, he was gorgeous. He was gorgeous. He was like a real grandfather.
Really? Because
yeah,
he was your grandfather, wasn't he?
He was my grandfather, yes. Not an assistant. No, granddaughter, I
Yeah,
was.
because they've always named you as assistants, haven't they? You know.
Yeah, they tend to lump us all together, I think, yeah.
Right. Was he a tough cookie? Because I know you say he was lovely, but he used to forget... Oh, did you forget his lines or anything like that? Or did he get mad at you?
Yeah, no, he didn't get mad at me too much, you know, except when he thought I was spending too much money, like champagne and whatever, But he did actually forget his lines quite often. For instance, there was something on the set called a fault locator, and he quite often used to say, Susan, switch on the fornicator, switch on the fornicator. And that went out. That went out.
That went out?
Yeah.
Why? Because it was live?
Well, not exactly live, but we filmed it like a play, you see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And with a lot of complaints.
Not the luxury like they have today, you know, filming a bit here and a bit there.
Yeah. Well, there must have been loads.
No, I don't think people noticed.
Oh, it's just so cool. Now, Louise, you played with Tom Baker, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, how many years were you with Tom then?
Well, I only did 9 months viewing. It was about 18 months work, but only about 9 months viewing.
Right, and I remember your character being quite sort of saucy, really.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, they made her very feisty and very strong, but they had to take her clothes off to do it, you know.
Yeah. Did you expect to sort of like have to wear that sort of gear when you went for the audition for the part?
No, I was quite surprised when I saw the costume. And I did actually add the little flap on the bottom because because. Just because.
Tom Baker actually seemed quite quirky on the television. Was he like that in real life?
Yeah, quite quirky in rehearsal, yeah.
Yeah?
He's extraordinary. He lived, breathed and slept the programme. He was really, really dedicated, but he was certainly eccentric to work with.
And you worked, Sophie, you worked with Sylvester McCoy. I believe he
Sure
used to sort of like jump up and down and throw a wobbly if he...
Well, not often, just once. I've never seen anybody actually jumping down physically with rage before, but it was incredible.
Right.
No, he's great.
So who are
really
your
fun to
sort of
work with.
favourite characters that you like working with? Let me ask you, Louisa, first of all.
K9 was my absolute favourite of all time.
Why?
I didn't know he was going to be here. Well, actually, John Leeson, who does the voiceover, was one of my favourite actors of all time.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because the BBC have this weird system whereby we hire our own props. We couldn't afford K9 in the rehearsal room. So what we had was
Just had him on the day.
we had the lovely John Leeson running around on all fours. He says it's the only voiceover he's done where he's had to take a shower afterwards.
And what about you, Sophie? Who's your...
Well, my favourites, my least favourites when I was a kid was the Cybermen. I was so scared. My mum used to put me to bed because I was so scared. But I had my chance to wreak my revenge because I took some of them out with my catapult. I was a very kind of strong character. And the Daleks as well, of course. I mean, everybody likes Daleks.
Well, I mean...
I managed to beat one up with a baseball bat.
I mean,
no screaming for me, thank you.
How do you feel if we sort of like...
Exterminate!
I don't believe it.
Where's my baseball bat?
They're not here, are they? They're the ones that terrified me the most. I used to hide behind the sofa. Hey, look, do you fancy staying with us all morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to have your company. Danny?
We've got a big sci-fi breakfast this morning because Zig and Zag will be phoning home at 8:40 and Richard will be seeing more of him over in Texas. Lucky thing he is, lucky thing. But now, the timing 20 minutes past 8. Should we go to Peter?
No, let's ask the question.
No?
What is wrong with this casualty? But remember, don't phone, it's just for fun.
It's Friday. Guys.
And I've got that Friday feeling. Question about the clip was, what was wrong with this casualty? Hey, look, K9's here. K9, can you do that for us? I feel like relaxing for a moment.
Affirmative. She is a telepath, and she has suffered a mind burst.
And what's that clip from, K9?
Checking. Uncertain.
Oh, don't worry, mate, I'll do it for you. And you can see that episode... Oh, go on, yeah, go for it.
You can see that episode of Babylon 5 on Bank Holiday Monday at 5 p.m.
Oh, you're a
His
star!
batteries might be going.
Do
one, chef.
What do you fancy now?
Pete Smith with the big breakfast news and weather.
OK, let's go there.
Who has another